Hey y'all, happy Thursday. We made it in. How y'all doing? I'm glad you made it. I'm glad I made it. Hit the like button as you come in, please. And thank you. Y'all know we got a little chit-chatting and chat-chitting to do. We got to talk about these updates and what's happening with these people. The real people and in the funny papers. Well, hell, the ones in Washington ain't exactly real people either, huh? I'm still waiting on their reality show. Well, we got the reality show. We waiting on the reunion. But anyway, let me greet everybody. Y'all, excuse me for yawning. Your sister is tired. Okay, I'm dog tired. D. Marie, you got your crown back, girl. I see you. My sis is here. How you doing? We got Tab in the building. Hey, Tab. D. Marie is here. We got Gaby. Hey, Gaby. Dora Rodriguez. How you doing? Good to see you, Nacho Twins mama. What's up? Eva, you okay? Yeah. What's wrong? Okay, my bad. Hey, Tasha Renee. Y'all forgive me. I'm still being mama. Hey, Lala Chanel. How you doing, love? Y'all know we also simultaneously streaming on Twitch. If you got two devices, two browsers, or two apps, open both of them bad boys. Protect my energy. How you doing? Good to see you. Latavia, hey there. Vanessa, I still got to try to call you, girl. Still got to try to call you. Because we trying to do something. So I'm going to let you know about it. What else is going on? Let me see who else is up in here. Sharon White, sister, how was your Christmas? You gonna be popping in and out this evening? Well, I'm glad you popped in. We miss you. It's always good to see you. Okay. So let's see. Who else is up in here? Sharon Foner, always good to see you. Delicia, hey boo. Y'all, it's Miss Sparkle, the Mary Kay lady. She back in the building. Hey there. Miss Kia Coco Pop. That's my Kia. That's my Kia right there. That one right there. Hey, Sandra. How you doing? Deborah Cosby. Good to see you. Deborah Crosby. Not to be confused with Cosby. No. We don't want to do that. Show me 0517 holding us down in Twitch land. Zoe's up in here greeting us from South Florida. You know I love my Florida girls in the chat. Hey, boo, I'm going to call you when I get off of here. I think I got one more call to make, and then I think I'm going to call you first. I'm going to make another call. Hey, Dolce Kiss This, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. Jamie, hey there. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. All right. It's good to see y'all. We're going to get through this update. And hey, DS, how you doing? Okay. So we're going to get through these updates. Y'all know what it is. I got to get through it, and I got to go back to this mama thing, this mama gig that I'm doing. But we're going to talk about what's going on with these people that are in government over us. We're going to talk about what's happening in the world around us. And then we're going to get to the funny papers, because the funny papers is mighty darn funny. Well, hey, Tracy Lashley, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. SFF, good to see you. How is your family? How's your dad doing? We want to hear about that, for real. Kim Bird, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. Learning to love myself. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? So listen, let's just dig in and get it over with. Let's get it over with. Niecy Rose, the beautiful Niecy Rose in the building. First of all, before we get into the gossip, I almost forgot. Now, y'all know our sister Cece Miller, do we not? Let me see ones in the chat, because I want to make sure I got everybody's attention. And y'all, please hit the like button as you come in the door. Very, very important. I need to see ones. I want to make sure y'all know who I'm talking about before I start talking. Let's hit them ones. Let's hit them ones. Please and thank you. I see the ones rolling. Hey, Gaby. Okay, we got ones rolling. Now, our sister Cece Miller is experiencing some family difficulty, some tragedy. So I want to make sure that I'm letting everyone know, and that's why I wanted to make sure I had y'all's full and undivided attention before I started talking. Now, our sister reached out to us and made us aware that she has lost her father-in-law. Now, her family is taking care of some things, so we may not see her in the chat for a little while she takes care of her business. But I want every single one of you who knows how to pray, knows a word of prayer, please and thank you, Remember to pray for our sister Cece Miller. You know, she is the beautiful Cece Miller. That sister has a beautiful soul. She is loving, she's caring, she's a giver, she's a sister, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's everything. That sister is absolutely everything. So every one of y'all who know how to pray, you ain't ashamed to pray. You talked to him already. I want you to remember to pray for your sister Cece Miller. That would mean a whole lot to me if you all would do that. SFF, I'm glad to hear that your dad is hanging in there. That's good news. That's good news. So y'all remember to pray for our sister. If you contact her personally, if you know her well enough that you have her contact. Hey, DT, we love you. Y'all make sure that you are praying for her. If you know how to reach out to her, please do so. I will on our behalf as well. That's very important, okay? So now that we got that out of the way, because I wanted to do that first before we do anything else. I just didn't feel right moving on like that ain't something we need to pay attention to. That's a sister that is dutiful. She's always here no matter what we need to do. She's got us. The fact that, let's talk about it straight up. Today is Thursday. This is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday. This is a day that we set aside here in the royal family to do random acts of kindness for strangers. Literally, to do something for somebody you don't know for no reason other than it's the right thing to do. And it's very important. Some of you have your calling cards. I will be going back to the post office after the beginning of the year. So in a matter of days, some of you I missed on the first go round. I'm not sure how I did, some of which I sent out cards, but then the envelopes, I didn't seal them, so I lost all those. But I'll just resend them. That's neither here nor there. But the reason that we have calling cards to put out to give to people as we spread love, as we do our random acts of kindness, is because of that beautiful lady, Cece Miller. So when you start thinking about the people who extend love just for love's sake, remember her name and pray for her family right now in their time of bereavement, okay? Hey, Nadia Harrison, how you doing? And y'all, please let me know in the chat, because y'all know I read the chat while I'm running my mouth. I want to know what you got planned for your random acts of kindness. We are not turning it off just because the holidays are here. Y'all know the poor will always be among us. There's somebody you can do something for. I don't care if it's take a plate of food, help them tote their trash, bring your neighbor their mail, or whatever you can do. I want to see exactly what y'all gonna do in the chat. Let's show some love and let's really give 100% today for that beautiful lady. Not only pray for her when you do your random acts of kindness today. If you want to write on the card with love from Cece, cool by me. But make sure that you do that. DT said we need 28 more likes. Y'all, please hit your thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Please hit the thumbs up. It don't cost you a dime. Help your girl out. Y'all know I'm begging for likes, and I ain't ashamed. It is what it is, right? So now let's get on into this here gossip. Now that we handled the business. But I do want to see what y'all doing in the chat. So put your random acts of kindness, what y'all got planned for the day. By this time of day, you should have already done it. And if you haven't done it, the day ain't over yet. So put your random acts of kindness in the chat. I'm watching, and I want to see that we're taking it seriously because it's important, okay? So anywho, first up, Vanity Fair. How many of y'all read Vanity Fair? Where's Angie? Let me see if I can text Angie and tell her we on. She might not know, girl. So I'm going to tell Angie. How many of y'all read Vanity Fair or you know about Vanity Fair? You say you bought post-Christmas gifts for your daughters, the daughters of your best friend's neighbor. Okay, got it. You left a coffee card on the maintenance man's ladder when he walked away from it. You got away clean. That's what I like to hear. Hey, Vita from Denver, I ate some peanuts. You're going to get a bag of groceries for your snow neighbor. Okay, I like it. Hey, my Christian Key. SFF, how you doing? You say you'll be taking meals to people suffering from the carnival. I like it. You don't know what you're doing, but you're going to do something. I'll take that. Delicia said, I bought Italian cheesecake and left it on the porch. All right. I'm sure whenever they find it, they're going to be real excited. I'm sure of it. I can swear to it. All right. That's what I like to see. So let's get into what's going on with these people. Now, how many of you all, if you haven't read Vanity Fair, you all know about Vanity Fair, right? Y'all know Vanity Fair likes to post a lot of fluff pieces, and they post a lot of articles about fashion and pop culture and things of that nature, right? Dig. So Vanity Fair decided apparently they was gonna turn over a new leaf, y'all. Vanity Fair decided they was gonna post an article exposing Creepy Sleepy Joe. Y'all heard what I said. Vanity Fair said, bump the fashion. We finna tell on Joe. So Vanity Fair posted an article, y'all. Wait a minute, Gaby. What you got? Oh, shoot. I think we got a winner. We got somebody showing some love. You sent 450 to Africa today, single mom of 8, and the whole family got C19 in a bad situation. Gaby, I love it. I love it. That is beautiful. That's what I like to see. That warms my heart. What country? What country did you send that to? That is so awesome. You ain't read Vanity Fair in a while. Sandra, you say you bought groceries for another senior citizen and left them at the door. I love it. I love it. Tab, you say you're going to be taking your sister get well basket. She was recently diagnosed. Okay, got it. Man, yeah, Gaby showed out. That's what you do. Kenya, I love it. Go ahead. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Helped your neighbor change her tire. I like it. I like it. What you going to do for a stranger? That's right, Gaby. You did that. That made me happy. DT said donate it to the local city mission so that a family can have groceries for New Year's dinner. I love it. Now y'all just made my year. That made my year. That made me happy. Gaby just stole my heart. Gaby, you a heart thief. Give it back. Well, don't give it back. I trust you. I know you've been sick, baby. I know you've been sick, Christian. Don't worry. Yes, it does. It goes a very, very long way. If you give it to responsible people, it goes a long way. If you got little cousins and you hand them that, them jokers will have it gone in 2 days, I bet you. But you give it to people that's responsible, that money can really, it can be transformative. It can really do some stuff. But let's talk about Vanity Fair and how they telling on y'all president, because he ain't none of mine. That's y'all president. Okay? So let's talk about how they done told on him. So now I don't know. I must just say this up front. This is my disclaimer. I do not know what led to them exposing. There go my Angie. There she go. Hey there. Now, I do not know. Let me just say this. I have no way of knowing what led to Vanity Fair exposing Creepy Sleepy Joe. I have no idea. Tab, thank you for the super chat. Tab says you are a true gem. You push us all to be better and do better. Thank you so much. Y'all encourage me too. We encourage each other. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you. Thank you, dear. Okay. And yes, Angie Spiller was looking for you. So that's why I hurried up and texted. Vanessa said, I'm connected with a ministry in Uganda, and it's a blessing to give. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love it. Okay, DT said we need 20 more likes, y'all. Y'all come on out. Come on out. Okay? So, again, let me get back to this story because I'm getting excited about what y'all doing in this chat. I love what's going on. I love that we're sharing ideas. And listen, if somebody else come up with an idea and you can't come up with your idea of what you need to do for somebody or for your random act of kindness, steal somebody else's ideas. This is the one time it's okay to steal. Steal an idea. Hey, Lily. If you don't know what to do for your random act of kindness on Thursdays, because this is One Stranger, One Smile Thursday, that means we're supposed to be finding one person we do not know and putting a smile on their face for no other reason other than you got up this morning. You still breathing. You on this side of the ground. You want to put out the energy that you want to receive back. So make sure that y'all are taking it serious. If you don't know what to do, you going through a drive-through, pay for the car behind you. If your neighbor can't carry their trash, take it for them. If you know somebody's having a bad day, write them a kind note and leave it on their desk and just tell them, hey, you wasn't smiling today. I want you to smile because God loves you. Put something sweet, put something good out there that will put a smile on somebody's face, okay? That's what it is. You just stopping by. I understand, Lily. I'm just always happy to see you. That's what I do know. Always happy to see you. So again, they exposed him. How did they expose him? You might want to know. Well, Vanity Fair wrote an article and called him out, him and the White House, for rejecting billions of rapid COVID tests. Now, why is that a big deal, you might ask? Let me tell you why that's a problem. That is a problem because you got people right now, doctors up there in the Hamptons charging $500 for the carnival test and $400 for the rapid test. The fact that people are arguing and fighting to get tested, the fact that people are waiting in line for hours and make appointments, and still there's no guarantee they're going to get tested. And then the U.S. president and the White House rejected billions of rapid tests. No reason for it, just rejected it. So they went ahead and put him on Front Street to make sure that everybody knows what Sleepy Creepy Joe has done. Okay? Now, this is the same person who's like, well, there's no federal solution for it. I'm going to leave it to the states. Mind you, the same person. Hey, love my dogs too. Good to see you. So, on top of him saying there's no federal solution, we're going to leave it to the states. This is the same person trying to use federal mandates to force control over people's bodies, to take away agency over your own body. This is the same person who is saying there's no federal solution, is everything is left to the states, that is actively cutting off supplies to certain states because they are Republican-led or red states. Okay? Yeah, it should be DT, and some of them are free, but a lot of the ones that are free, people can't get them. They'll wait in line, and when they get up to the front or finally get a chance to be seen, after sometimes up to 12 hours, there still are no tests available in some locations. So that's why you have private doctors that are charging, and they're charging exorbitant amounts. This is what's going on. All I can do is report what's happening. That's all I can do. So on top of that, this person, like I said, cutting off supplies to certain states, which is bad business. But as I always say, keep your eye on it. At this point, we all know that your president is a crook. Y'all don't need me to tell you. It is what it is. Y'all are fully aware at this juncture that your president is a criminal. You don't need me and nobody else to tell you that. Everybody knows, in the words of Phaedra Parks, everybody knows that your president is a criminal. Now that ain't nothing special because most of them in office are criminals. He ain't the only one. He's not alone. So we ain't gonna make that mistake either. I think they all crooked together. That's what I think we're up against here. Okay. So anyway, that's that on that. Let's move right along. Now the CDC is putting some information out that I think we should all pay close attention to as well. And you might say, well, Nitra, the CDC always saying something. What in the world they got to say now? Let me tell you what the CDC had to say. DT said we need 9 more likes, y'all, 9 more. So the CDC has said, number one, that basically roughly millions of the positives from the Carnival 19 test were incorrect. And the reason they're saying that millions of those positive results were false is because now they're openly saying that can remain in your body, because we got to use code words. Thank you, Lala, for double streaming and holding us down in Twitch land. I appreciate that. You and Show Me 0517. I appreciate y'all. Hazeline. So basically what he's saying is that the carnival can remain in your body for up to 12 weeks, and it can remain in your organs for up to 15 months. Y'all give me 1 second, and we're going to talk about what that means. I know, DT, 1 minute. All right, y'all, family business. I apologize. Oh, Delicia is in Twitch land, and so is DT. All right, all right. There's my Lala. All right. So listen, back to what I was talking about with the CDC. Let's talk about what that means. When they start telling you that something can stay in your organs for up to 15 months and can stay in your bloodstream and you can still test positive for up to 12 weeks. You got to look at that's why the CDC really didn't have no option. Hey G darling, the CDC really did not have an option other than to G darling, I need you to email me. I'm gonna email you. They didn't have any other option other than to admit that millions of those positive results that they kept, remember they kept saying, oh, millions of people have it, all the numbers are so high, millions of people have it. Well, according to the CDC themselves, they're now having to admit, they're being forced to admit that millions of those positives were false. After all of the fear mongering and hoopla, millions of those results were absolutely false. False, saying that you can still test positive for up to 12 weeks after you no longer have it because it can remain in your body for 12 weeks and in your organs for up to 15 months, which makes lots of sense because I did hear other people talking about long symptoms, trembling and internal vibrations and fatigue and being out of breath and all kind of nonsense that really is just tearing the body up. So these things can continue to affect your organs for up to 15 months. That's a year and 3 months, if anybody care to count. So this thing is a little bit deeper than what they're saying. And that's why I've always said, like, I believe it's serious, but they're simply not telling the truth. All the lies is just a bit much. Christians say that's not surprising. They lie all the time. Facts. Absolute facts. So now, not only that, the CDC is openly saying they disagree with Fauci. Y'all know the count. They disagree with the count, with his hoping for a jab passport just to ride an airplane. They said that is off the radar, and actually the CDC said that would be overkill. Overkill. So nobody's agreeing with the count on that. Now let me tell you about the count. Now they telling me that Fauci is planning to retire, y'all. Okay. Now you would think that was something that everybody would be like, oh well, he does nothing anyway except help to fund death globally, and then tell lies and try to impose his will on people, even though he's never treated a patient in his life. But we got to talk about his retiring, y'all, his retiration. Because in his retiring or retiration, this man is going to be the highest, he's going to receive the highest federal pay package for retirement. This clown is retiring at a cost of $350,000 per year for the rest of his life. Okay? Let me say it again. Fauci is retiring and will be receiving the highest federal pay package ever in history. He will be receiving $350,000 per year for the rest of his life. Now, y'all let that sink in. Hey, Miss Reed. Zelene, you said you got a friend still suffering from the carnival. Don't put the word. From the carnival 7 months later. Well, they saying that it can affect your organs up to 15 months. So I feel sorry, and I'm sad for your friend. But this is something that we up against. This is just what it is at this point. And you can thank Fauci, the count, because y'all remember he lied about the NIH, them sending money to fund this mess, and then say, oh no, We didn't fund it. We didn't fund no use of function, testing, and then turn around and try to redefine the use of function. Trying to say, well, it wasn't for that. It was really for this. And it don't really mean that. It really means this. But the bottom line is you sent the money. You sent the money. You meant to send the money. That's what you did. You sent the money to that lab, and they did what they did. And now the entire world has suffered. Millions upon millions globally have died. And after you play your part in killing millions of people worldwide, you didn't just kill people in one city or just one county. You spent money. You took an action that caused the deaths of millions of people worldwide. And then you get a retirement package of $350,000 a year for the rest of your life. I mean, well, if that's the case, why didn't y'all get a Son of Sam a retirement package? He killed some folks. I know he didn't kill as many as Fauci. Yeah, our tax money. Our tax money. I guess you got to kill millions of people to get a check like that. Yeah, there's homeless people starving, and they arguing and crying over giving the poor folks $250 or $300 for the children. That's right, Celine. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah. You done kill millions of people, and I guess that's what you got to do to get $350,000 a year for the rest of your life. Hey, Glennis. That's how it works. You got to kill a bunch of people. Don't kill one or two. You got to go big or go home. Go big or go home. That's how you get the big check. You got to kill globally. You got to be a global killer. Okay, Lala, what you say? They should be ashamed of themselves. I say so. I say so. Vita, got your son-in-law? Gabriel, you say you wonder who gonna replace him. I wonder who's worse. Who is worse than the count? Hell, I said he was counting lies. Let me find out he been over there counting bodies. Vanessa say nothing new under the sun. They gave those barbaric slave owners money. Facts. Facts. And Fauci, I think Fauci outkilled him. Hey, Lel, Happy New Year. I think he outkilled him. I think he did. You know, he got to say he's a pioneer in the murder game. I wonder if Irv Gotti signed him. But anyway, moving right along. Now, the NFL is funny, y'all. Let me tell you about them. The NFL changed their policy quick. Soon as the CDC said 5 days quarantine if you ain't got no symptoms. Listen, y'all, I got so tickled I fell out. The NFL was like, I know what to do. They went to 5 days for everybody quarantine. So they said we need these boys back on the field. Tracy said, I apologize if you said I had to step out the room. He'll get over 350,000. He getting 350,000, not over. They said, I want to tell it just like they told it to me. $350,000 in retirement money. I don't know what he making now, but that show what he getting in retirement every year till he drop dead, like all the people he helped kill. Because like I said, I was joking and saying he was counting lives, and I believe at this point he's counting bodies. 1, 2, 300,000. Ha ha ha. That's what he say. But back to the NF and the L. These people have been on the warpath, making sure that they make their boys do whatever they're being told. And baby, the CDC said 5 days quarantine, and the NFL said, I'll take it. Tickled me plumb to death. They jumped on it like hogs on slop. So now they're saying whether symptom, no symptom, 5 days, and let's get back on the field is what they're saying. Okay, I thought that was interesting. I thought you might enjoy it. Before I get into everything else, hold on. Let me get some more. I got some more. Real quick, y'all know I love to talk about China. China has been tickling me in this. Hey, Fatima. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. So listen, China tickles me. And I'm going to tell y'all why China tickles me. China tickles me because China is playing the global game correctly. No matter what you think of these people, they are absolutely very smart, very strategic, and they leave the clear people scratching their heads every single time. Well, y'all, let me tell you what China, y'all know what I told y'all about China before. That China's playing no games. These people right now control the majority of the rare earth production in the globe, on the planet. Now, China, dear China, has decided that they will be quietly buying up the world's grain supply. As of now, they have quietly bought up almost half of the world's grain supply. One country, one half of the world's supply. I want y'all to really, really get tickled with that. Hey, Dejan M. She says RHOAT Candy is not involved in drama. I mean, we thank you for the super chat, Dejan. I guess we can call that T. Candy is never really involved in anything. She normally just inserts herself. That girl is like a bowl of oatmeal. Ain't nothing happening. Okay. So in any event, China buying up the grain supply. So you got to think about what on earth does that mean for everybody else. Okay. You say whisper texture country. You remind me so much of my great aunts and great grandmothers back in Guyana. Well, I thank you. I hope that means I'm in the company of some great ladies. Yes, candy is a bowl of oatmeal. There's no other word for that. There ain't nobody running to the table to sit down in front of that. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. So now China buying up the world's half of the world's grain supply, you got to look at what it means. The person who controls the food controls the masses. If you can't eat, it's a whole lot you'll be willing to do. You know, remember the whole, oh, what was the commercial? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, China gonna want to know, what would you do for some grain? What would you do to eat? What would you do if you want to chew? Is what China is going to be asking us real shortly if your politicians don't step up to the plate. See, right now they dropping the ball and they tripping over it. All of them about to bust their chin. And can't nobody explain what they going to do for a Klondike bar. What you going to do when it's time to chew? Let's really, okay, let's take a look at all of the L's that the US has taken in 2021. This is the year in review of American L's in 2021. Shall we? The whole Carnival 19 debacle, that's an L y'all gonna have to hold. You funded it, you lied about it, you got caught. Hey, Jen Bunny, you funded it, you lied about it. Fauci got caught. The count of lies got caught lying by Rand Paul of all people, somebody who's so amoral that Satan himself wouldn't invite him over for tea. He caught you in your lies. That's your first L. Okay? Number two, you got all these shortages with your oil. You released 50 million barrels of oil out of your reserves, more than you've released since ever. Gave 18 barrels of the oil away, and what you kept was only enough to fund the U.S. and their oil usage for about a day to a day and a half. That's another L. You pulled out of Afghanistan after lying about why you were there. The fact that we found out on the back end that you were really there trying to get your hand on that large cache of rare earth that Afghanistan was sitting on and don't have the wherewithal to mine for it. Mine for it. I guess you would say mining for it, and to refine it and to harvest it. And you had to back out of that. And now China is sitting down saying that they're ready to start dealing amicably with Al Qaeda right on top of your neck. And the fact that all of your rare earth materials you have to buy from China because your ignorant behind quit mining for it here because the EPA told you had to do it safely and you could not endanger American citizens while doing it. So you gave up all of the production to China. Now here we go again. As though we needed another loss. One more for the team. And now while you sitting up here trying to find out ways to get 500 and $50 billion to just give away to nobody. And literally Sleepy Creepy Joe tried to give $450,000 to illegal immigrants at the southern border. China has been quietly minding their doggone business, buying up over half of the world's grain supply. Now somebody's stupid, and it don't look like China is who is stupid. It look like us. Love my dogs too say China gonna pimp the USA for grain. Hey, pimping ain't easy. D. Marie say lack of food and water is the main reason for rebellion in countries fighting each other. Well, it's about time for a little rebellion around here. Hey, my Kima, happy birthday. Girl, first of all, y'all gonna have to excuse me because I gotta talk to Kima. Kima, first off, you were supposed to call me. That's number one. And number two, Kim had to call me last night because of what was going on in Ocala. What is happening between Mammy and Ashley? Because I'm not on Ashley page, so I couldn't see when she went live, but I definitely saw when Mammy went live, and I need to know what's going on. Girl, look, you want me to drop the link? Because I need to know what's happening. Hey, Bus God, say all these folks in the chat discussing China, I still can't get a sister to show me some love. No, baby, we ain't got nothing for you, honey. We chocolate addicts around here, but you're welcome to hang out with us. Jim Bunny, you say this gonna be crazy. Girl, yes. It's going to be extremely crazy. Listen, I know how to farm. I know how to farm, and well, too. Fatima says these Neanderthals are literally a menace. Facts. Yes, China is a superpower because they have brains. Hey, Candy R. Say, hey, y'all, happy Thankworthy Thursday. I know that's right. It is worthy to be, he's worthy to be praised, and it is worthy to be thankful. Say the only way to prevent, don't say the word. Yes, we say the Carnival 19 over here, because you say that word, them people be done shut my channel down. And no, we ain't gonna do that, because people getting in bed with Fauci got in bed with some people across the water, and then everybody dropped dead. So I'm gonna trust my spirit on that one. Hey, Egypt, now you made it, sis. Child, Bus God, don't worry. It's some girls that'll date you. They just might not be over here. That's all. I don't know where Kima went. Kima better come back here, because I need to know what's going on in Ocala. Okay. See, this is the side joke that y'all ain't ready for, right? The side joke is Ocala gossip is better than the politics. It's better than Hollywood. The gossip is so real. I want to pass out. Okay. And it was some real stuff going on yesterday. And I'm like, Kima, where did you go? Because I need to know what is going on. Because it was some things happening. See, where I'm from, the girls get on live and they call out the person that they want to get a hold to. Okay, they call you out, they tag you in it, they try to meet you places to talk face to face. You know, stuff gets real. It gets real. Okay, but I just wanted to put that out there. That yeah, China is over there making moves. China making boss moves. Kia Coco Pop say, for y'all that duck go, just look up Fauci and thank me later. Oh, you talking about on the dark web, girl? Because I will get on over there. Hey, Debbie Parnell, how you doing? Good to see you, sister. Excuse me. Y'all know that little cough still hanging on. So listen. We can't leave it at that. We got to keep it going. There's more things happening, and we got to talk about it. Okay. Okay. Anyway, next up after the news on China handling their business is the IRS. We got to talk about the I, the R, and the S. Oh, okay. I'm asking because I'm sure finna go. I'm gonna get on y'all, Christian, you have to tell me how to get on the DuckDuckGo. Because I'm like, is that something on the dark web? Because if so, I was going. Kia say that is dark web. I thought so. So let's talk about the I, the R, and the doggone S, shall we? So the IRS apparently got somebody in charge that like to smoke them Brillos. And the reason why I say that, is because they is asking the dope boys, prostitutes, thieves, and embezzlers to report their illegal income. Now, why y'all ain't tell me? Why y'all ain't tell me? Who is responsible for not letting me know that the IRS is not on that narcotic? The IRS said they want everybody to report. Understand me. They want everybody to report their illegal activity. They say report the money from your illegal activity on there, even if it's illegal. So they said including illegal drug sales and stuff like that. Okay. Oh yeah, I heard about that, bus guard. You right. They say if you out there, you know what? How did what's that boy's name? Kamani Marley. How did he say it on Shadows? If you sell a nickel bag of weed, half of mine. That's what the IRS is saying. If y'all is selling reefer, I want a piece. They said if y'all selling the cocaine, I want a little bit. If y'all selling the heroin, I want some of that. And then the prostitutes, if y'all selling coochie, I want some of that too. They want a piece of all the action. Let me tell you something. The reality is this. Hey, Marilyn McGowan. Now, according to the court of law, they won't even uphold a contract that includes any illegal activity. But yet you got the IRS asking for a piece of the pie. Let me find out the IRS is pimping. Now, here's the issue with that. Before you can collect taxes, don't it have to be legal? I'm just saying, I'm so confused. Is this bizarro world or what's really going on? Kia said, let me go get the baking soda. I'm through. Don't you go get no baking soda. I don't want you locking up nothing but your front and back door. Mm-hmm. See, this is the reality. These people have lost their minds. Now, at this point, Miss Sparkle say pimps up. And see, this is why I fool with y'all, but I don't need to be fooling with y'all. She said pimps up. Now, that was the whole point. You plead the fifth. I need to go drink a fifth behind this. That was the whole point of them pushing for legalizing the marijuana, the devil's lettuce, in different states. At least then you can use the proceeds from the legalization of the devil's lettuce to fund different things in your state. D. Michelle, how you doing, darling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, y'all, we have a new sister in the royal family. Y'all stop for just about a minute, if you would, and give her a royal family welcome. Sister, you are welcome, welcome, welcome. Come again and come often. We are very happy to have you. And I mean extremely happy to have you. And we want you to please, if you will, you see my information scrolling, send me your birthdays, anniversary, anything that we can celebrate with you so that we can celebrate those things with you. We may not have much, but we try to share around here. So we want to celebrate your birthday. We want to celebrate anniversaries, any other special days. Please email them to me or send them to my Instagram handle, which is Shanitra_Royal. We are very, very happy to have you. And we do try to have events. I slowed down close to the end of the year because I've been going 175 miles an hour and I absolutely needed a break. But starting in January, which is my birth month, we're going to crank it back up. And as you see, the family is telling you, welcome to the royal family. We're so happy to have you. All right. So now, LEL, what you say? The IRS said we want the crack dollars, the coochie dollars, all the dollars. That's what they said. That's what they said. And just say the neighbors think oh, yes, that's right. There you go. So if y'all cooking and stuff, don't be flicking your wrist. Somebody going to report you to the IRS. Used to be all you had to worry about was, the DEA. Now you got to worry about it. They're going to tell the IRS. All right. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Vanessa say they'll collect your illegal tax money first and send you to jail. That's right. Yeah, they sure did. But they didn't buy most of the crack. We talking about the crack right now. Now, if China want to buy most of the crack, now that will benefit the hood. It really would. But I don't know if they really, I don't know if they're in the market for any crack, just so you know. DT say, I'm going to go pop my bougie on the IRS mail tax representative so I could get my tax returns. I want you to behave, DT. You so crazy. But this is the thing. This is the thing. These people have gone insane. So if they had to legalize marijuana, the devil's lettuce, to get tax money, if you want tax money off crack, you're going to need to legalize the crack. You're going to need to legalize the crack. Now, they didn't mind legalizing the devil's lettuce because that was an opportunity for them to go and mass produce, mass farm, for clear people to open up dispensaries. And they still made it very difficult for Black people to open dispensaries so that they can benefit from it while still criminalizing it for Black people. Now, let's talk about the real reason why most of these drug laws are on the books. Absolutely every drug law on the book was racially motivated. Okay. And that's why certain drugs, depending on who takes them, carry a higher sentence. And y'all know it's true. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong in the chat. If I'm right, let me see bullseyes in the chat. Now, the truth of the matter is, they ain't gonna legalize no crack, and I can tell you for one reason for sure why they ain't gonna never legalize no crack, which is why y'all can forget about seeing them taxes. Lily, you back? All right. Thank you, sis. I'm telling the truth. I see bullseyes in here. They ain't gonna legalize no crack for one reason and one reason for sure. Them white folks can't cook no crack. Now, let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You start having a white lady cook crack, she gonna put some raisins in it. That's what she gonna do. And then it's gonna be a war everywhere. Somebody mess around and buy a slab with a raisin in it. They ain't gonna legalize it, but you got the nerve to be asking for tax money from illegal activities that you can arrest them for. How are they gonna be protected if you turn around and turn in a tax return and put down that how did you earn the money? I earned the money because by the flick of the wrist. And the next thing you know, them people coming to knock on the door. Yes, I said raisins. They're going to put raisins in the cookies and slabs. I said it. I said it. That's why. It ain't never going to be legal. Never. I've been saying for years they need to harness the weight loss power of crack. I don't know how they get the weight off like that. But they're not going to do it because they don't know how to cook it. That's what's going on. They're never going to legalize that. Not ever. Lord, look at Bus God. You clowning. Talking about my mama would be putting some ginger slices and green onions in there. See there? See? See there? That's why they ain't going to do it. That's why they ain't going to do it. But got the nerve to be asking people to write down. Had the nerve to detail that if you out here and you're selling your stuff, you're selling your Sally. Gaby said raisins and mayo. That's what's going on. Hey, Kenya 330. And they say if you're out here selling your Sally, you know when I say your Sally, I'm talking about your nethers. Okay? That you can put prostitution on your tax return. First of all, can we talk about the fact that prostitution is the dumbest thing to have illegal? That's your stuff. Now, they ain't going to make it illegal for you to pass it out for free, but if you should happen to take up a collection, that's illegal. The fact that you got the audacity to try to tell a woman what to do with her body is hers. She can give it to half of the Seventh Fleet, but if she take up a collection, it became illegal. Please explain that to me. That's not even a logical law. Wait a minute, Bus God. You confused. Talking about ain't nobody buying your salad. You ain't got no salad. You a young man. Now, you might have a Johnson, but ladies have a salad. Talking about worst business investment ever. And I beg to differ. Now, I was told that they'll sell when cotton and corn don't. And every man alive done bought a piece from somebody. I don't know. I don't care whether the price tag was big or small. Every man alive, they like Sally, done bought a piece of Sally. Now, y'all can take that to the bank, feel how you feel, throw rocks if you like. It is what it is. But the idea that you want to tell a woman what to do with her body, and then I'm going to make it illegal for you to collect money off your own body. Oh, he talking about his, okay. Oh, you don't speak. Oh, you're bad. You don't speak beautiful black lady ease. Okay, gotcha. I understand. There is a language barrier. There is. You tell her what to do, and then if she go and make her money, put down prostitution on the tax return, so y'all can come and arrest her and monitor what she do. See, this is what I'm saying. Your government is ridiculous. They can tell a woman what to do with her body. Don't you collect no taxes. But then they'll turn around and try to tell you that a little bitty child who's not even 12 got a right to tell you they a boy after the doctor done told you it's a girl. These people are crazy. These people are insane. And now they want you to put it on your tax return. Listen, now I ain't accusing nobody of nothing, and I don't want to know your business. But if you out there slinging your Sally for a collection, you had better not go tell the IRS what you collected. That ain't none of their business, because they didn't give you none of the money. And furthermore, any customers you got paid their income tax on that money they made. They don't need to get taxes twice. DT say even with a song that literally explains how to cook crack, the cream cheese Cretan people will still add prune juice and apples to it. Yes. Yes, they will. And salt and pepper. Right. That Kenya said if you file taxes on that work, so they giving licenses, they gonna need to. They would need to. Miss Gigi said the oldest legal profession known to woman. Oh, okay, girl. I respect it. I respect it. Hey, Chanel D. Queen, how you doing, beautiful lady? See, this is what I'm talking about. They get on my nerves. Lily say they worry about that BS while China and Korea is winning. That's why we so far behind, right? Because they still trying to police women's bodies and force all kinds of foolishness down our throats, to the extent of trying to tell preachers what they can say in the Lord's house. Angie said a good seasoned hot pocket would take a check or two. You ain't lying. Some of them done took whole houses and pink slips to cars. And don't ask me how I know. Ain't none of my business. You say you want your reparations, sis. I want mine too. Every bit of it. But this is what we up against. So I just had to put that out there to let y'all know. If you committing any illegal activities, I'm not gonna judge you. Your sister already told you, honey, my hands done been dirty before. God washed them clean, but there was a time they was dirty as a swamp rat, and I'm cool with that. I can live with it. But if you happen to still be not quite right, and if you ain't been delivered yet, that's between you and your God. But don't you dare go tell them people how you made your money and give them one penny, okay? Because when you was catching zaps, or when you was talking to them men, or whatever you was doing, they had the nerve to say, even if you steal something, you got to report the fair market value of what you stole. So what I'm going to do, steal a TV and get it appraised? You see what I'm saying? These people are crazy. If you still out there and you ain't been delivered yet, know this first and last. God loves you. He still loves you. I love you, and I still love you. I ain't judging you, baby. I ain't got no heaven or hell to send you to. Know that. But when it's all said and done, don't you ever be on an episode of World's Dumbest Criminal and go tell the police what you did. And yes, baby, Wall Street and the politicians is the real criminals. Don't leave the politicians out. Don't leave them out. That's right, Christian. They said if you steal something, they want you to report the fair market value. Hell, you didn't buy it new. You stole it used. That's America. Right. Yeah, they owe back taxes. And hell, first of all, now let's really talk about it. Sharon say call girls and prostitutes know how to name their occupation on their tax form as entertainers. Porn stars call themselves models and actresses. My thing is this right here. Them people say put prostitute on there because they want to be able to come back and lock you up and get some prison or slave labor from you later as well. Hey, Sharon Stanley. But now, the facts is this. These people want to victimize people repeatedly. They want to be able to victimize people. That's all this is about. That's all it is. You say America says it's hard out here for a pimp. It is. But if we really gonna get into it, It's a matter of, especially when it comes to women, we gonna collect on your body. And when they start talking about, if you steal something, report the fair market value. So what's the fair market value on a human person that you trafficked? Because they stole a few million African bodies. So when they gonna report the fair market value on all them Africans they stole and used us to build their entire country, including their filthy White House? When you gonna report that on y'all's taxes, America? Ain't y'all behind? You stole people. How do you do that? Gabe, they ain't never going after no billionaires who don't pay nothing, because the billionaires got lobbyists. That's the problem. Poor people ain't got no lobbyists. They tell you to vote, but your vote don't influence them people to vote in your best interest. It don't. They don't give a darn about your vote, man. They vote in the best interest of the people who send $1 million lobbyists up there to line and grease their pockets. That's who they vote in the interest of. And it's never going to be in your interest, honey. Never. American politics are for sale. You say, America, when you going to pay your debt to Black Americans in China? Stop looking for mine. China can get in line because they owed us first. That was China's fault. At the end of the day, you knew they owed Negroes and they hadn't paid us. You should have known up front. If you loaned them anything, you wasn't going to see that money back. You can count that gone. If I know you owe Ray $20, you can't come ask me for 10. Now, that's what I'm saying. China can get in line behind us. They owed us first. Hey, Amused. You back? That's just kind of, it just kind of is what it is. That's all I can say about that. But y'all, let's get to the funny papers, because we ain't even got to the funny papers, and the funny papers is funny. First off, before we get deep into funny papers, I'm hearing that Nene found a buyer for her house, and God bless her. Found a buyer at $3.5 million. That's a whole lot of money. Ain't that what the little girl say on the song? It's a whole lot of money in this mother. Well, baby, it apparently was. Uh-huh. That's right, love my dogs too. I sure want mine first. China can get in line. I didn't tell you to loan them no money. And we didn't even loan them nothing. They stole from us. And according to them, what they got to say is if you steal something, you got to report it at fair market value. Well, you stole whole human beings. I'd like to know what the fair market value is on a whole Negro. I would love to know what that would be, if somebody could spell it out for me. But congratulations to Nene on finding a buyer for her house. That's very nice for her, and we real happy for her. Bless your heart, Nene. I like Nene. Y'all know she all right with me. So, anywho, now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the real funny paper, shall we? The Love and Marriage DMV. So we seen our little brother Gabor talking about it, and I said, well, let me go look into this here mess, because it's a mess. Now, let me tell y'all what I for sure found out to be the facts about that. Vanessa say, report your stolen goods, America, before you ask about anybody else. I know that's right. That's right. You're right. They got to report the fair market value on the land too, Lily. I forgot about the land. They stole so many people. Ooh, child. Yeah. So anyway, congratulations to Nene for finding a buyer for a house. Hey, Toffee Mocha at $3.5 million. Very happy about that. Love and Marriage DMV. What I found about this that I thought was interesting. Very interesting. It's just my opinion now. Don't shoot me. Well, if so, I'm going to have to get in the matrix. Now, what they're saying is Monique Samuels formed the group. So it's not like they just went and got random people, put them together. They said Monique actually formed this group of ladies. Okay? She formed them. And said that some of these ladies were offered roles on Real Housewives of Potomac, and says that they turned it down for various reasons. I wonder what the reasons were. Probably because they were friends with Monique. That's probably why. Okay? And get this. Apparently, Monique is going to be the focal point of this group, and they're saying that other people that are on Potomac are laughing at the idea of this show. Now, I'm laughing at the idea of the show just because their little promo poster, if you can call it that, looks as ghetto as a third world food stamp. However, it might turn out to be interesting. You just never can tell. But I will say this, if it does turn out to be interesting, I'm willing to wager it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with Monique, because I stand by the fact that she is boring as all hell. She is. She's such a pretty, nice looking lady. She takes good care of her family and her husband. But that sister will put anybody to sleep. She can raise the dead and take them back. You say insurance company put the average value of a human at about 1.3 million, but economists say it's 10 million. It's a thing, crazy but true. I believe you. So I'm gonna say between 1.3 and 10 million. I say hell, we'll split the difference and call it $7 million per person with interest. We waiting. You stole people. Okay. You say it's going to be like Portia's show. I feel like it should be better than Portia's show, in my opinion, Lily. I'm making it through Portia's show only because I want to see which lies unravel. I think this one has the potential to be better than Portia, because Portia's show is really all about trying to get damage control for her laying up with that woman husband. That's what I think that's all about. I could be wrong, sis, but that's what I think. Just simply say, hey, everyone, I'm here for the spinoff of Love and Marriage. Huntsville, Carlos King knows how to produce a show. I mean, you can produce some stuff, but I feel like Huntsville is a flop, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Carlos King too. It's him again. And I don't have no real problem with Carlos King. Like, some stuff he do is a little off, but it ain't the end of the world. Hey, BJ Des. But my issue is that I just feel like Portia didn't have anything to offer us except for a cover story. Onyx, hey, how you doing? Missed you. Yeah, I can't. It's hard to get into Portia's show. I'm hanging on to unravel the lies, because there were so many lies told, and we've already picked through a few of them. Lily said Monique and Portia are friends. They are. Portia's looking bad on her own show. Well, Portia was already looking bad, Lily. She was already looking bad. And then I think she was trying to hope that her coming on the show was going to be able to do damage control and put a spin on it and try to make it look a little bit better. And y'all know I don't dislike Portia, but I can call right and right. I can call right and wrong every day, all day. Okay? So when it comes down to it, I feel like Monique's show that's about to start filming next month is what they're saying. I feel like Monique's show has the potential to be a much better show, just because you got people on there with this hopefully, and I'm crossing my fingers. Hey, Sasha Ellis, gonna bring actual storylines, and other than just Monique cleaning house and making oils and seeing back the children and stuff. Because Monique is very much a mama and a housewife, and that's nice. But I think what Monique showed us was that, as much as, hey, cool, gent, I think what Monique showed us is that as much as it's a housewife show, and we always saying we want to see actual housewives, when we actually see somebody being a housewife, it ain't that exciting. It's no more exciting than when we're housewives. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see what her friends do, to be honest. And I hope it's good. I really hope it's good, because if it ain't good, I got to call it out. I don't care who it is. Hit the hall light for me, even when you go by. So that's that on that. Just wanted to hit. That's what I did find out. And, hopefully it will be interesting. Hopefully, right? Okay. So now let's talk about, now y'all know here lately, I've been on Carl Crawford neck. I have. And I'm going to return to his neck, or his lack thereof. Much like before, I still don't have I ain't got no chill when it comes to him, and I don't think I ever am going to have any chill when it comes to him. Now, y'all know, in case you're not aware, let me brush you up before I start telling y'all what I really think, okay? Now, this is my last one for the funny papers. Now, for those of you who don't know, Carl Crawford, isn't he Evelyn Lozada's baby daddy too? Eva. Carl Crawford got a baby with Evelyn Lozada? They were just going together.
He was finna marry her, but she can't get nobody to make it down the aisle.
Okay, he was finna marry that whore. Mm-hmm. Yes, no net Crawford. Right. So he was about to marry Evelyn Hosada. It didn't go. It didn't go as planned. You know, everybody run before they go down the aisle with her. I think it's something to it. You know, as much as they love that, you know, that Latin, not, you know, mixed up and racially ambiguous look or whatever it is. Oh, you say they do have a son. I thought that's who she had that boy with. Yeah, she got a little boy with him. I thought that was the baby daddy. Yeah, the little boy named Leo. That's what Sasha said. So he got this record label 1501. Now he had signed Megan, but the contract was a little janky. So she got in line with some people who got more money in their pockets, and so they're helping her fight him in court. So he was crying just last month. Oh, they trying to keep me in court. They hoping I give up. No, honey, you're in court because y'all gonna stop giving these people. Hey, Morgan's Musings, y'all gonna stop giving these people jacked up contracts and then try to eat them alive and take advantage of their fame and their talent because you lack any. So he's still in court fighting with her. Apparently, he's still salty as a pretzel. And so now he's got another artist by the name of Miss Martina Marie. She's given racially ambiguous. She's given the look. And so she jumps online to call herself the Martina Snow. So of course, you know, Megan's fans, they call themselves the hottest, y'all. They descended on this hooker after she went, and not only the Martina Snow, she went so far as to put THEE Martina Snow. Like she really went there. The people told her up, and they was like, first of all, cut it out. Y'all know Megan had an album named Tina Snow. You know what I'm saying? So that girl been calling herself that. And so for this girl to say the Martina Snow, you already knew them people was coming after you. Let's not play crazy. Then she turned around and she was like, real winter baby-ish. Like, girl, y'all are sick. And let me give you the rest of the information. She made a whole, and then Carl Crawford after that, because the people were roasting. So, hey, Just Jules JG. So Carl Crawford went live because he wanted to try to do damage control after clearly hiding behind this girl to go after Megan. Now, mind you, while he's doing damage control saying, ain't nobody trying to be her, ain't nobody worried about her, his artist, Martina Marie, the racially ambiguous, you know, preferenza of the day, decided to go in the comments under another blogger's post and say that she was trolling. But then the question would be, hey, Plum, why on earth are you trying to troll someone that you don't know? Martina Marie. You sound like somebody that came from a trailer park and you're probably going back. I can't prove it, but it looks that way. Looks a little tacky. So you trolling somebody you don't know. Why would you be trolling them? Obviously, Carl Crawford is behind it. Now, when I told y'all about his post crying, oh, they keeping me in court. I've been going through this for 3 years. They hoping I get tired. Meanwhile, Megan hasn't said his name yet. Now, see, I said back then, he's giving me a whole lot of female energy. Now, you tried some crap. It didn't work. You're in court. Fight it out like a man. Any other man that is active and you're a businessman, you know litigation is a part of doing business. Stop crying. You too big to be a baby, and the only thing that you giving me is a great big old woman. But you're not even a strong black woman. You just a weepy black woman, Carl Crawford. So now you playing games. You got this little girl going after her, and he's very much color struck, and I'm gonna get into that in about a minute. He had the audacity. Lord Just Jules JG said Martina Marie sounds like a Russian streetwalker. Facts. BJ Dez, I feel you, girl. So he goes live to say she don't look nothing like Megan. She light-skinned it. When she said light-skinned it, when he said, I'm saying she, I mean Carla Crawford is a heck of a girl. She's a meaty gal. But had the nerve to say she light-skinned it, she don't look nothing like you. The fact that, you know, your only way to describe how different she looks is that she's light-skinned it. So basically, Carl, what I'm reading from this is that you tried to profit off of this young black woman's talent with an unfair contract because you knew at the time she was too ignorant to know better. Mm-hmm. And then now that she's got somebody to help her fight you in court, you're mad because you're fighting in court. She's rising and you ain't been able to break another artist since because you didn't break her. You just opened the door. Now, apparently the girl is willing to pay you, but not what you trying to pimp her for. And you still ain't been able to break an artist. Not yet. So now you went and got Little Miss Trailer Park 2021 to take shots at her and according to her, say that she's trolling. And what it's giving me is, well, if I couldn't just use you, then what I'll do is go find a light-skinned person, someone who's racially ambiguous, and maybe she can profit. Maybe then she can profit off of your hard work, black woman. Since I couldn't feed off of you, black woman. Let me see if I can bring in somebody who ain't a black woman and maybe then she can feed off of you, black woman. That's exactly what it's giving me. And then the audacity of him to then say, ain't nobody trying to be her. Don't nobody want to be her. That ain't what this is. And all y'all doing by roasting her, y'all giving her publicity. Carl, you're telling on yourself. You big meaty gal, you telling on yourself. You had her to troll and attack this woman indirectly. You wasn't even real enough to make her, make a diss track. You had her to troll this lady indirectly, hoping to get still shine off of somebody else's hard work. This young woman done built herself up, and now here you come talking about, oh, well, y'all gonna give her publicity by roasting her. At the end of the day, she needs to be roasted, and so do you. Only this isn't Whoville, and that's the only place I know that would like a great big roast beast. He should be ashamed of himself. Talking about you gonna get publicity, just like with Erica. Ain't no just like with Erica, you ignorant, illiterate donkey. No, who the hell is Erica? I don't even listen to new rap, and I know who Megan is. I don't know who no Erica is, and the only reason I heard of Martina Marie is because you had her to try to troll somebody who is somebody, hoping that she would get publicity and marketing by imitating, mocking, and trolling of an actual successful black woman. How pitiful is that? And had people putting information out to say, well, she's a nurse. Child, graduate Trump's nurse. And I don't believe she's a nurse. To me, when I look at her, she's giving me real strong CNA. Shout out to the CNAs, by the way. But stop trying to, measure this girl up pound for pound, stack for stack against another woman. If you want to make her career legitimately. Do that. Make her career legitimately. That's all you need to do. Stop trying to steal shine off a black woman. We don't owe you nothing. We owe you absolutely nothing. Hey, Ross Joy online. That's the mess that's got to stop. All right. Child, we done talked about everything and about to go. We done talked about everything. I'm gonna give you the quick recap, and we're gonna get on up out of here, man. So this is what we talked, what we've covered today. We covered so much ground. We covered the fact that Vanity Fair decided to do an article and expose y'all president for being a liar and saying that they rejected billions of rapid carnival tests and now there are shortages and people are waiting in line and can't get tested because they're running out of tests, and you got doctors charging absorbent amounts for tests when literally he turned down billions of tests. I don't know what prompted Vanity Fair to out him, but they did. If you go to Vanity Fair, you can read the article. Next up, the CDC basically said Count Fauci is full of crap. Ain't finna be no passports to ride no airplane. Jab or no jab, you can ride the plane. They say that's off the radar and it's overkill. They also said that millions of the positive test results were incorrect due to the fact that if you had it, you can test positive for up to 12 weeks. And if you had it also, it can live in your organs, your visceral organs for up to 15 months. Okay? And the fact that Fauci about to retire and get $350,000 per year for the rest of his life, which is the highest federal pay package ever. China's quietly buying up the entire world's grain supply. Right now, they at about at the halfway mark for the whole world. Okay. We've also covered the fact that the IRS said if you're selling dope, stealing, selling coochie, whatever you got, they want a piece of the pie, even if it's illegal. They said even embezzlement. If you're embezzling, you can report it and avoid some of the prosecution. And then he found a buyer for a house at $3.5 million. Love and Marriage DMV got Monique Samuels on it with some other people that look real strange, and it might be a decent show. It's going to be on Oprah's own network. And now we talking about, and the NFL changed their policy to match the CDC, saying that what they are going to do Oh, thank you, Love My Dogs too, for the Cash App. I appreciate that. That's love. I appreciate it. And the NFL is changing their policy to match the CDC, and they are saying that if the CDC says that you can go back to work after 5 days, and you got to be quarantined for 5 days, the NFL said us too. 5 days it is. Okay. Next thing is the next thing, and what we're talking about right now is that Carl Crawford of 1501 Entertainment, also Carl Crawford, as in Evelyn Hosada's baby daddy, also Carl Crawford, who gave Megan Thee Stallion that raggedy bump behind contract, who is now in litigation, has now sent a racially ambiguous strange woman to troll Megan online, calling herself Martina, the Martina Snow, and saying real winter baby crap, and was then popped off online. She was dragged and popped off the porch by the what did Megan call her fans? The hotties they went after. Okay. So that's what you had missed. I had to give it to you. Everything that had happened. You know you my girl, even if I got to give it to you in a recap. Okay. You say Amazon charging $100. Yeah, but your president turned down, rejected billions, wouldn't even get them, refused to get them. I'm going to get something to eat. I smell them in there heating up something. It smells real good. Rah said they've been wanting that drug and dancer money. Yeah. They say they're going to give them away online, but I'm hearing that it's like a little waiting period. It don't just come right to you. Hey, SS, where you been? Say you excited for Monique returning. I'm getting tired of Bravo. Child, Bravo done wore me out. Right now, we got to suffer through Portia show to find out how many lies been told. Hey, Grandma Rocks, what's going on, baby? I'm so glad to see you. But yeah, that's really what it is in a nutshell, y'all. I done covered everything. That's all I got. And I done gave it all I got. Call me Dougie Fresh. Okay? And y'all the Get Fresh crew. La, you say Carl makes you uncomfortable, baby. Carl making himself uncomfortable wearing all them clothes that don't fit. Don't feel bad. You're not alone. So listen, I'm finna get up out of here. I love y'all so much. I appreciate you. It's been real. Eva, tell your aunties hey. Say hey, aunties.
No, how y'all doing?
All right, the baby hollering at y'all. I'm going to check on my youngin', check on my house, get me something to eat. In the meanwhile, y'all be positive, be productive, be encouraged. Make sure you remember to encourage somebody else. Please and thank you. If you have not completed your random act of kindness for the day, can we please get it done? It ain't going to hurt nobody. Ain't going to hurt nobody. Make sure you do it. Show some love to everybody because you want somebody to show some love to you. We're going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful day. And Happy New Year in advance if I don't get a chance to talk to you before we ring in 2022. All right? Hit the like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Welcome to our newest Royal Family member, and we will talk to y'all another time. Bye, y'all.